Hello everyone, and welcome to Bella Healing Therapy, where we help people raise their consciousness through tarot, massage, Reiki, and other divinations. So if this is something that you're interested in, please hit like, subscribe, follow, comment, let us know that you're watching so that we can do more videos like so. Today we're going to be doing a video about how to bring more happiness into your life. So a little bit more joy, contentment, a little bit more of those energetic, uplifting feelings. So whether that be with finance or business or love, some sort of romantic situation, we're going to kind of cover all bases. We're going to do 3 different groups, number 1, 2, and 3. It's a collective energy, so not everything might go with you, but most of it should. If not, try and pick another card, see what happens. Either way, I give you all of my love and light, hoping to ignite the light that is already in your life. But at the end of the day, you are the only true divine oracle of your life. So take what flows, let the rest go. If you want to book a reading, visit my website at www.bellahealingtherapy.com. Okay, everyone, I'm going to give you a few moments to make your card selection. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Once again, that's group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through your mouth. I would say about 3 to 4 breaths. Really get yourself centered so that you choose the right selection. Once again, that's group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Well, I will see you at your card selection. Okay, so moving right along into the first group. I didn't pick anything at first, so I'm just kind of gonna go with it and flow with it and see what comes out. The way I work is I just kind of shuffle the cards until something pops out. So whatever pops out is meant for you. I have a bunch of different decks. I'm just gonna kind of pick whichever ones I feel called to for the group. So starting with group number 1, and this is the Lover's Oracle deck. What message do you have for group number 1 to provide more happiness and joy into their life? What can group number 1 bring into their life to bring more happiness and joy? Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So this is talking about having some difficult emotions towards somebody, but you need to kind of let go of all that anger and, like it says, resentment, so that you can kind of think about things on a more positive level and kind of just wash away all the negativity, because you can kind of see positivity in every situation if you just kind of look at it at a different angle. Sometimes you just kind of have to take some time to meditate and break away to control those emotions, because otherwise you might just kind of blow up on that person, so steer clear, make sure that you put yourself in check a little bit. Moving on to the Chrysalis tarot. I'm not even sure if that's right, but my aunt gave these to me, and there's a butterfly on them, and they're beautiful, and they're super powerful. I've really been calling to butterflies lately. I don't know why, but please provide a message to group number 1 to bring in more happiness. Well, let's see what we have here. The 10 of Mirrors. Now, the 10 of Mirrors, I believe that transfers over to... So, yeah, this deck is the Cups, just like I thought. The Mirrors means cups in the normal tarot. The Rainbow Dove of Peace Fairies, 10 pretty mirrors that represent an emerging new cycle for you, as well as emotional fulfillment in the present cycle. The 10 of Mirrors is one of the most positive cards in the Crystallis deck. It signals contentment and joy and may allude to marriage, enduring friendships, or the thrill of a new adventure. This card is about letting things be. Very little effort on your part is required now. Trying to control a romantic situation could send it afoul. The Ten of Mirrors indicates you've attained a significant goal and are well prepared when opportunity knocks. So yeah, this is also talking about trying to control a situation, having to kind of let go of things and let go of the control so that you can really see clearly and let both of you kind of formulate your own opinions. And so yeah, just making sure that you're taking time to connect with yourself and don't let your emotions kind of get the best of you. Whatever is meant to be is supposed to be. It shouldn't be so difficult. Relationships take work, but not to the point where you're miserable all the time, right? So really talk and communicate about your feelings, but in a calm way. Maybe talk about it with somebody else or journal it before you talk to your partner about it. So that way you're not coming at it so emotionally. Moving on to the Goddess deck. What message do you have for group number 1 to bring in more happiness? Princess of Staves. So this is like the Princess of Wands in the normal tarot. Really kind of walking through with that princess energy, not so queen vibe where you're like really in it, like demanding and powerful, but come in with like a little bit more innocence and like love and joy and contentment. Like try not to be so harsh right now. Kind of be easy on yourself and be easy on other people. The Sexual Tarot. Tarot of Sexual Magic. What message do you have to bring in happiness for group number 1? What message do you have to bring in more happiness for group number 1? What message do you have to bring in more happiness for group number 1? Okay, dokie. There's a lot for this one. Strength. 3 of Cups. Knight of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that like you're not the only person who is going through this emotional kind of roller coaster. Your partner obviously is going through the same as well. So you kind of have to have strength to deal with them as well, because they might not be watching this video. They might not know that they need to control their emotions a little bit more. So you have to be kind of the bigger person in the sense so that you can kind of pass this message on. Let them know that you need to communicate about your emotions in a nice, easy way. You can't blow up on each other. And just have strength and celebrate the union that you have with one another and be happy with what you do have. And communicate. Don't let his words kind of get you down too much, or she, whoever that may be. And really just focus on trying to get the message across in a clear way for both of you. And then celebrate and enjoy and, be one with another. Enjoy each other. Enjoy the relationship, because it is something special to have a union like this, even though you might be kind of going through it. You just need to talk things out. So let's move on to some oracle cards. We have the hidden... What is this one called? The Oracle of the Hidden Worlds deck. Please provide a message in the highest well-being of group number 1 to provide more happiness into their life. How can group number 1 bring in more happiness into their life? So we got 2 cards here. The Healing Temple of the Lunar Light. Life cycles, energy healing, and communication. Yes, yet again, communicating, talking about things, but also clearing out your energy, making sure that you're talking to somebody else about this stuff so that you can clear all that out and come at it with an open mind. Then we have the Light Dancer, illumination, the radiant self, shining soul. So yeah, check back in with yourself, find your light, don't let that other person dim you, make sure that you feel positive and confident in yourself. Find that self-love. the Moonology, a message for group number 1 to bring in more happiness. It's a good thing I'm good with my feet. Step out of your comfort zone. So instead of doing the same old routine, get out, do something that lights you up, illuminates you, that kind of gets your energy flowing, gets you moving, grooving, do something new. Just trying new things, experience life. Don't let yourself get tied down with all this emotional drama. Don't let that affect the rest of your life. You want to get out and do some things that make you happy. Crystal Angels Oracle deck, a message to provide more happiness for group number 1. A message to provide more happiness for group number 1. Increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. Aquamarine, divine life purpose. Trust the signs of your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. So going with your gut and also connecting with your support system. So whether that be people around you or your spirit guides, your angels, the people that are with you in this life, that are walking with you, that you can connect with at any point in time. You just have to kind of check in with yourself and communicate, speak to them, try and get answers. You'll be surprised at what you get. And trust them. If something comes in your mind when you're calm, then it's probably the right feeling. It's probably the right idea, the right thought. When you're manic and running around and arguing, those aren't when the best ideas come. It's when you're at peace and silent with yourself and one and connected. So take that time to do so. Work Your Light Oracle deck. How can we bring in more happiness to group number 1? How can we bring in happiness for group number 1? How can I bring in more happiness for group number 1? How can we bring in more happiness for group number 1? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So once again, this is talking about your energy, your light source, your vibrance. What is bringing you down? What's making you not so bright, You should be shining bright like a diamond, as Rihanna would say. Listen to that song. Maybe you should. That might make you feel better. But seriously. Okay, sorry, my camera cut out. Just a mess over here. Okay, let's see. Where did I leave off? Let's go with the Archangel Raphael healing cards. Do you have a message for group number 1 to bring in more happiness into their life? Sunlight. Stay positive. Okay, sunlight. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in safe and healthy ways. Stay positive. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. So, being depressed, being in negative situations, kind of getting stuck in the negativity can make you sick physically, mentally, emotionally. You need to get out. You need to try new things. You need to be in the sun. You need to be happy, stay positive. Bring in those joyful feelings on your own by doing those activities that make you happy. Make a list. Like, what is it that makes you happy? Do you like being outside? Maybe you're not the person that really likes being outside, but maybe you should try it or get some vitamin D even. Maybe that's bringing you down a little bit. And stay positive. So maybe, what can you do? What is it that you like to do? Do you like to go to the beach? Do you like to hang out with your friends? Have you not been talking to your friends lately? Do you need to reconnect with them a little bit? Did maybe all of this kind of make you disconnect from them? Maybe it's time to try and hit them up. Be like, hey, want to hang out? Want to grab some lunch? Want to go do a picnic or something? Just do things that make you happy. That's it. I mean, that's what this is all about, right? So I guess overall what this is going to tell you is figure out the list of activities that make you happy and do those things instead of doing the things that make you sad and depressed. So if you find yourself in a moment where you're like, oh God, it freaking hate my life. This sucks. I don't know what to do. I'm miserable. Go to your list. Do one of those things. Or at least call one person that you love, that you know that loves you back and that supports you. That you can kind of talk. Maybe not vent your issues about this, but talk about something else. Maybe they have some other information that might lift you up. Let's go with the astrology deck. Do you have a message for group number 1 to bring in more happiness? Message for group number 1 to bring in more happiness. A message for group number 1 to bring in more happiness. Okay, that's a lot. So this one I still need to use the pamphlet for because I don't really remember everything quite yet. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. So we have 11th house, which is community. The 4th house, which is family. And then we have the 10th house of achievements. So community, family, achievements. Community, family, achievements. Getting out, hanging out with your friends, hanging out with your family. That's going to make you happy. Reach out. Make sure that you're talking to people and not just keeping this all to yourself. I think it's important for you to make sure that you're speaking about your feelings to other people and letting out that negativity so that you can bring in that happiness. Then we have action for the waxing quarter and external change for the solar eclipse. And then we have sunlight, illumination. Well, that says it kind of clear as day, doesn't it? Action, internal change, and illumination. So taking action, actually taking the steps to contacting your friends and family will bring you this change in this illumination. It will bring you the brightness that you're looking for, that happiness. So, yeah, group number 1. You may have been keeping some things from other people, kind of holding it in, and that's making you a little sick and depressed and sad. So get out there, hang out with other people, get into the sunshine, get outside, enjoy yourself, be happy, and talk about your feelings with other people. And don't let this get you down too much. And, if the relationship's meant to be, then it's meant to be. You can't really come into something unless you're both in, your highest self. You're both happy, you're both confident, you're both happy individually. Then you can come together in a union. So it's okay if you need to take a little bit of time away for yourself, Sometimes in relationships, we get caught up in the schedule and we do the same thing every day. It's like, okay, I got to be home by 5. I got to make dinner. I got to do this. I got to do that. And then you don't have any time for yourself. But you have to make time for yourself. It's really important. Whether that's to hang out with your friends or to see a therapist or a massage therapist or something like that. Just making sure that you're filling up your own cup. That's what's going to bring you happiness. So reach out, enjoy yourself, and don't let this get you down too much. Okay? Well, that's all I have for you for group number 1. I hope this was helpful and that it resonates. Please comment, let me know that you're watching so that I can continue making more videos. Yeah, that's it. I hope that this brings you so much happiness, and I hope that you really do take the steps to do this because you deserve to be happy, It's all about experiences on this planet. You only take with you the memories of what you've done, so make them happy ones. Okay? Love and light. Bye. Okay, now tuning into the collective energies of group number 2. Like I did with the first group, I'm just going to pick a couple cards while I'm shuffling, kind of just whatever comes out really from each deck if I feel called to it. So we're going to start off with the Lovers Oracle deck. Do you have a message for group number 2 to bring in more happiness? Okay. Sounds good. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Only time will tell. So, you might be in like a new relationship or a new partnership, and you're kind of having some self-doubts or maybe a little bit of insecurity about the relationship, but no, that person likes you more than you think that they do. But don't think about it too much. Don't think about them too much. You don't want to push them away. So whatever this relationship is, try not to overthink it and look more within and give it some time, because then things will start to come out and you'll really see how this person feels about you and how you really feel about them. So the astrology deck, a message for group number 2 to bring in more happiness. A message for group number 2 to bring in more happiness. So this is the solar eclipse card, which is about external change. So changing something on the outside. So maybe that's just like what you're doing. Maybe change your activity. Instead of focusing so much on the situation or person, try and keep yourself busy by doing something else. The Moonology deck, a message for group number 1 to bring in more happiness. Group number 1, bring in more happiness. A time for healing. So yet again, only time will tell, a time for healing, looking within yourself. So not putting so much stress on the situation and focusing more on yourself. That way you can have external change by looking internal. Crystal Angels Oracle deck, a message for group number 2 to bring in more happiness. Okay. Quite a few here. So the first card that popped out was Love Life. A new or renewed romantic love is here for you. So finding love for yourself, kind of stepping away a little bit and giving it some space, you'll see that this connection is going to grow stronger. And self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. So stay positive and remember that you can always ask God for whatever it is that you need. You know, if you're looking for something, or if you want peace from a certain situation, or if you need help keeping your mind off of things, or if you need ideas on how to keep yourself busy, then ask God. Pray, meditate, do whatever it is that you feel connected to. Prime Creator, it's completely up to you. Life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of a big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. So, doing it, getting out there, staying positive, and know that the universe has your back and that everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. Just try not to overthink everything is what the main thing is here. Step away from the situation and step inwards. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Balancing the masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you, and for your masculine side to give you confidence. So sometimes when we get stressed out in certain situations, we get a little bit too emotional on the feminine side, or we get too confident and masculine, and we need to kind of balance that out, you know, ebb and flow, and kind of see both sides of things. And feeling that calmness, but stability and confidence within yourself. Archangel Raphael, a message for more happiness in group number 2. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 2. Hydration. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating and guiding me to drink more water so that my health, energy, and appetite stay at optimal levels throughout each day. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Drink more water. Maybe also go out to the water. You know, go to the beach, go to the lake, go to the pool, do some sort of bath ritual or like a bath kind of meditation. Just be by water, making sure that you're staying hydrated as well. The Hidden Worlds Oracle deck, a message to bring in more happiness for group number 2. That's a lot. I'm just going to take that one. Dream watcher, caretaker, guardian, and support. And look it, she's over the beach, the ocean. This should be you speaking to God or your spirit guides, higher power, whoever it is that you connect to. Go to the water, connect with them. You'll find more answers and clarity and peace and self-love. Let's move on to the Work Your Light Oracle deck. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 2. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 2. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So, breaking away from the situation, stop overthinking it, stop putting so much energy into it, put it elsewhere. Let things work out on its own. Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So, step out. It's okay to step away from it. Let the universe do its thing. You know, manifestation, if you really want something, put it out there. Ask for it. And you'll receive it if it's in the highest well-being of all. The Crystallis the Chrysalis Tarot deck. A message for group number 2 to bring in more happiness. How can group number 2 bring in more happiness? How can group number 2 bring in more happiness? How can group number 2? 6 of Spirals. So for this one, I still have to use the book because I'm not really that familiar with it. But the spirals is actually the wands. And it says, in the light of a full moon, 6 unfurled cluties? Cluties? I don't know what that is. Sway from a sacred hawthorn tree. The Celts tied bits off cloth called cooties. What the fuck does this even say? Okay, skip. The 6 of Spirals spell success. Persistence has paid off. A goal of accomplished, a wish granted. Now the hawthorn tree symbolizes transition, the shedding of leaves to make way for new growth. If you hope for a positive sign, the 6 of Spirals could be it. So this is just telling you that your hard work is paying off and that things are going to start looking forward. Things are going to start looking more abundant for you. You'll start receiving more of these achievements and goals and the success that you're looking for, whether that be in business or a relationship. But you need to kind of step away from it for a little bit. Just let it do its thing. Don't overstress about it. We have the Goddess deck. A message for group number 2 to bring in more happiness. Message for group number 2 to bring in more happiness. Queen of Swords. So be confident. Know that you have done the work. Don't stress out worrying if you did this, if you did that, if you forgot to do this, or maybe you should have done things differently. It's done, you know? Be positive and be firm in your decisions and know that things are going to work out for you. And lastly, I will finish this off with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Message for more happiness for group number 2. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is about finding balance. Balance between your work and your personal life. Making sure that both sides are getting filled up equally. Or making sure that you're not getting overwhelmed by one or the other. So find balance, time management, adaptability. So making sure you're taking the time to step away from the work and work on yourself. So yours is a pretty clear message. Stop focusing so much on the issue at hand and start focusing on yourself more, and that will bring you more happiness because you're kind of losing yourself in the situation. So go out to the beach, pray to whoever it is you pray to, ask the universe for your manifestations, and you're already doing the work. It's already coming to you. You just gotta let it go. You know, just put that into the energy where I am blessed. Whatever is meant to be shall be. I've done what I could, and I'm happy with that. Okay? So that is all I have for you, group number 2. I hope this resonates. Please comment, like, let me know that you're watching so that I can make more videos like so. And if you want to book a reading for yourself, you can visit www.bellahealingtherapy.com. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day and you're super, super happy and joyful. Bye. Hello, everyone that chose group number 3. Last but not least, we are going to shuffle a couple of decks, see what cards pop out. It's just kind of how I flow, so let's roll with it. Starting with the Lover's Oracle deck. What message do you have for group number 3 to bring in more happiness? How can group number 3 bring in more happiness? Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Don't forget that you do have a choice in this world. It is your choice to stay in a situation, to leave a situation, to be a part of a situation. Connect with your intuition to make the right choice. Work on your solar plexus chakra so that you feel confident in the choices that you make. And make sure that you're meditating and taking the time to really contemplate that. Because you do have the choice. If you want to be free, free yourself. Fly, little bird, fly. I know I've said that before, but it's true. Just like this butterfly. Let's just move on to the Chrysalis or Chrysalis tarot deck. And you'll have to forgive me. This is a new deck. My aunt just got it for me. So I'm still trying to get a little bit familiar with it. I have the book here that I will be referencing. So, group number 3, what can bring in more happiness for them? What message do you have to bring in more happiness for group number 3? Oh my goodness gracious. Hold up. Wait a minute. The cards are flying out as you should be. Hold, please. Oh, okay. Okay. And we're back. Okay. Phew. Okay. So, 9 of spirals. 4 of spirals. The psyche, the world, and the 3 of spirals. Okay, so you're super in your head right now, huh? You really feel like there's a lot weighing down on you. You're kind of overwhelmed by things. You're waiting for things to end so that you can bring more foundation and security into your life. You're starting to do so, but you're kind of trying to weigh out your options. You're not quite sure where to go. You're like, should I do it? Should I not do it? The world, like, if I stay, I feel like I'm being trapped, but if I go, then I can be free. But, like, are you really going to be free when you're out there? Is the grass really greener on the other side? Looking within, making sure that you're making the right choices before you just abruptly leave a situation. Yes, you want freedom, but you should be able to have freedom within a relationship. And if you don't have that freedom, then you need to maybe work on that relationship or whatever the situation is. Maybe you're younger. Maybe you're like stuck with your parents and you just like can't wait to get out to like start this new life. But like you should be happy in whatever moment that you're in and kind of appreciating the experience that you're going through, whether it be a little difficult at the moment, kind of see the lesson so that when you move on, you're not kind of like, you know, just like putting band-aids on things and leaving. Like, make sure you heal that wound before you move on, you know? Making sure that you're taking the time to really cut cords from the situation and that you're okay with it and that that other person, place, or thing is also okay with it. Moving on to the Goddess Tarot. A message for happiness for group number 3. Ace of Cups. That is talking about emotional fulfillment and satisfaction and feeling completely happy and at peace with your situation. Maybe you are on your way out. Maybe you just can't wait until that time comes. But really enjoy this moment of transition, you know? Appreciate every step of the way because you're going to be happy. Don't stress out too much right now because there is a lot of good things coming your way. Let's move on to the Hidden Worlds Oracle deck. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 3. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 3. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 3. I'm just taking the one card. Thank you. Dawn Watcher, same one as group number 2, I believe. Caretaker, guardian, and support. So know that you're supported when you make this jump. Don't be so scared about how your life is going to be once you do it, because you're always supported. Just make sure that you're keeping your mind clear and your emotions clear so that you can focus on your goals and your ambitions and your passion and what it is that you're trying to recreate in this new life. Don't get sidetracked. Moonology. A message for more happiness for group number 3. Expect powerful change. New moon and eclipse. So, new moon, that new energy, that abundance, what is it that you're bringing in? What is it that you want to call in? Manifest that. Make sure that you're writing it down, putting it out into the universe, speaking it into reality, and then taking the actions for it to really be a part of your life so that you can become that vision that you have for yourself. Work Your Light Oracle deck. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 3. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 3. So this is get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So going to the beach, getting outside. If you're into the moon cycles at all, writing down those manifestations around the new moon or the full moon, releasing, whatever it is that you feel like you need to do in order to bring you this new freedom and this newfound sense of independence and joy in your life that you're so strongly want. But making sure that you're getting grounded and connecting with nature and getting outside and feeling grounded in the decisions that you're making. You don't want to be too flighty, you know what I mean? Or have any kind of regrets. You want to make sure that you're taking all of the steps to make sure that you're not going to have any regrets, basically. Just make sure that you're taking time to connect with yourself and to realign with your own energy source. Archangel Raphael healing cards. What message do you have to bring in more freedom for group number 3? A message to bring in, I'm sorry, not more freedom. We know that's what you want. More happiness. The freedom is going to bring you happiness. Okay, group number 3, we got that. But this is just going to kind of help you make sure that you're completely happy once you get that freedom. What can bring in more happiness for group number 3? What can bring in more happiness for group number 3? What can bring in more happiness for group number 3? What can bring in more happiness for group number 3? Have faith. So, dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. You might be in a tough situation and you're seriously doubting yourself, but don't. Don't doubt yourself at all, because you're always provided for. You always have what you need when you need it, right? Just make sure that you're asking for it and that you're staying positive and pray. Pray or, ask Prime Creator, whatever your religious or spiritual background is. Just speak it into reality. Let's move on to the astrology cards. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 3. A message to bring in more happiness from group number 3. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 3. A message to bring in more happiness for group number 3. Okay, I'm just taking the one card. This is Chiron, about healing. So, making sure that you're healing yourself of any kind of stress or emotions that you have connected to leaving the situation. Have compassion, forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for the other people, and allow yourself to be happy in this move that you make. It took a lot of work to get you there. So continue on that path to create that wealth, that abundance, that emotional abundance, feeling fulfilled on your own as an individual. Now, I feel like that's all we need to pull for you guys today. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. This was a very simple one, group number 3. It is freedom that you want. You want to escape from something, move on to something, go on to the new chapter, the next chapter of life. Just be excited, have faith in yourself, know that everything's going to be okay. Work hard. Make sure that you're happy, disconnecting from everyone. Say your goodbyes. Make sure that everything is just making sure that you're at peace with your decision and with the way you've handled everything. Taking the time to ground yourself and meditate so that you don't let your emotions get the best of you, or you don't get overwhelmed by your move or your jump or whatever it is that you're doing. Just make sure that you stay confident and stay on track and ask for what you want, and you'll receive it. This Ace of Cups is you, soon to come. Keep working hard. And enjoy your freedom in the meantime. Get out. Get outside. Go to the beach. Take a walk. And enjoy yourself. Be happy. Be joyful, because freedom is soon coming your way. Thank you so much for watching this video, group number 3. I hope it resonates. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know that you're watching and that you want to see more videos like so. And if you want to book a private reading, visit www.bellahealingtherapy.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.